And I'm Keanu Zuniga.
And
Oh. Oh yeah, well, like we said, we're here live in the event center. Toppenish over here taking on the Grandview Greyhounds. So looking forward to this duel. Toppenish coming in with some success after last tournament. We had a few good tournaments. Toppenish did have a few placers down at the Dock B in California, down in Fresno, California. So we are looking for some success today here against the Greyhounds. Um, Here today, we do have Justice Zuniga. He is currently ranked number 11 in the country, so congratulations to Justice. And for Grandview, we have a few hammers over there, so we're looking forward to this duel today. Grandview has had some success in the past with a lot of dual meets, especially this season, so we look forward to it today.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Greyhounds are taking on the defending Wildcats, boys and girls defending state champions.
Welcome back here, folks. We're back here at the THS Digital Media, and starting up now, we're going to start up at the weight 106. That's going to be Marcos Moran for Toppenish and Enzo Hernandez for the Grandview Greyhounds. Should be a good matchup here today. Got two solid ranked kids here in the CWAC, so we expect some good matches here tonight, and we're going to start off here at 106.
And for the boys, Enzo Hernandez is taking on freshman Marcos Moran on Toppenish.
Marcos Moran seems to be going off at a great start.
Yeah, I can agree. Marcos Moran looking really good, looking slick out there. Obviously, a hard pace for Mr. Moran just because Hernandez looking a bit smooth out there, but Moran does get the takedown. He is going to cut his opponent. Looking to get into that collar tie, and he does. He gets a nice little slide by there. That's going to be 3 points for Moran. Looking to get to his tilts. I see a count there by the ref, so. And it should be a good matchup today. Like I said, Grandview Greyhounds taking on Toppenish Wildcats. Two of CWAC's best wrestling divisions, or wrestling school districts. The rankings? Like we said, Grandview has had a few returners, had a lot of state returners for their state run last year. Some being, I believe, Julian and Evan Benitez, both graduates now, but Toppenish coming in with a lot of depth in their charts, so looking to get some moving. But like I said, folks, should be a good duel tonight. Moran seems to be getting on a good little flow here. And moving on, almost about 5 to 10 seconds down into the second round, going into the second, so.
Moran leads 11-2 to end the first round.
Toppenish on a winning streak with 2-0 losses, and Grandview 1 win, 2 losses.
Yeah, so that does put Toppenish here at the #1 seed for the wrestling dual district. So in districts, Grandview is, I believe, the #7 seed, might be 6. But they are in there, you know, a great team, great wrestling program, have some good coaches down there, and they look forward to rebuilding and just keeping that momentum going for their nicely looking team. Moran looking to get to a bar here. Looking really good for Moran, you know, setting a good pace. Up here 15-2. Duel on the team, still 0-0, of course, on the 106. And there's the 2 count for Moran, which I do believe is going to end it here on the tech fall.
Marcos Moran winning on a technical fall. Foul.
Yeah, and just a great win for Moran. Looking real good out there, especially against this great team, the Grandview Greyhounds.
Up next, weight at 113, Audon Clark and Grandview, Adrian Flores.
Should be a good one here. Audon Clark, a returning state placer for the 1A. And I do believe he is getting a forfeit. Oh, I lied. Just a free hand raise for Clark. Like I said, Audon Clark, a returning placer for the Toppenish Wildcats. He was a freshman last year, now a sophomore. He's here looking to get back into that dome. So, oh, and a beautiful shot and takedown for Adrian Flores there. I believe Flores is a junior. Who knows, my mistake if I did not get you right, Adrian. But both looking good.
Flores seemed to be taking a strong lead on it. Audon.
Both wrestlers seem to be really moving. Score is 3-1 with Toppenish's Audon Clark down, looking to get to that collar tie situation.
Oh.
Yeah, and just like a scary throw right there for Clark. As you heard in my partner, a lot of O's out there in the crowd. Clark does seem to be looking to get his flow right now. He does look like he's getting there. Looking really good. You know, that first takedown really got to him, but he's looking to come back now.
Yeah, I agree.
Neutral position. The Wildcats are down by 3.
Adrian Flores takes it. Audon takes a 3.
Yeah, and just a beautiful takedown for Audon. He takes the 3 points for the Wildcats.
Keeping him in a hold.
Looking to hold him down here, coming down to the end of the round, about 20 seconds left. Clark looking real good, getting to his shots. Now riding really tough.
Clark looking for the spladle.
And Clark in a spladle position. Very rare move here for even the high school division wrestling. But time does go out, but he does get his 4 near fall. So, yeah, what a move there by Clark. Very fancy. Really love it. On mat 2, Jordan Zuniga gets the fall for the girls team.
The next match for the ladies at 120 pounds. Naomi Gomez will be taking on Lindsay Ortega.
On mat 2, Jordan Zuniga just got the fall for Toppenish.
And as we look on mat 2, Jordan Zuniga taking.
Yeah, Jordan Zuniga taking the fall for Toppenish. She does get a fall and adds 6 for the girls team on the Grandview Greyhound girls side.
3 takedown for Clark. Still scoreless for the ladies.
Clark does get another takedown.
Audon taking a strong lead against the Grandview Greyhounds, Adrian Flores.
Yeah, and Adrian not looking too bad here. You know, he looks good. Had the first takedown. He's still working now. Has a really good pace, as you can tell. He hasn't slowed down. But Clark just seeming to have a really good gas tank, just holding him down, securing his takedowns, and just wrestling smart right now, especially in situations like this. Down 3-1, and he just continues to keep his head up, and now he's up currently 11-3 with, I believe, 45 seconds to go in this second round. Clark looking to get near fall here on this. Flores fighting really tough. Looks like Clark is in the spladle position again, getting near fall. Like such a great move.
Very difficult position.
Ortega. For the boys, Clark leads 11-3, 15-3. Scratch that. Wrestling next at 125 pounds.
Audon receiving 4 near
For the
fall.
Greyhounds, we'll be taking on Jocelyn Chavez for top finish.
Flores does get the third round choice, and he does pick both up, so that is neutral. Score is 17-3. Audon does lead. Audon Clark for top finish. Wildcats looking real solid so far. The 106 tech fall for Marcos Moran. And Audon Clark looking to get that tech fall up next here in this third round. Slide by attempt. Stop by Adrian Flores. Adrian Flores a real good wrestler. Keeping his composure, staying strong. Like I said, had a really good takedown in the first round.
Your winner by technical fall.
That's a 3 takedown for Audon Clark, and he is going to seal this with the technical fall, 20-3.
Wrestling next at 120 pounds, Michael Flores will be taking on Moises Vela.
Coming up next, at 120 pounds, Moises Vela, wrestling for top finish, and Michael Flores for Grandview.
Yeah, a really good matchup here today. Vela's first time coming up to the varsity spotlight, so a lot of hype for Vela. And for Michael Flores, you know, 120 a big weight for both these fellas, but seeming to be making the weight and wrestling fine right now. Vela a really good wrestler, same with Flores. Both CWAC placers for last year's district, except for Vela being a SCAC placer. But a good matchup here today. Vela looking to get that 3, and I believe he does get awarded the 3 on the edge of the mat. Really good takedown by Vela. Michael Flores does seem to be fighting hard, though. A lot of good leg defense. Flores looking real solid right now. Yeah. Obviously, he's in great shape, as you can tell. Gas is still in the tank. He's looking to get up quick. Oh, Vela with a great mat return. Just, like I said, Flores looking good, solid. Vela just with a beautiful takedown, slows Flores down. Flores still looking to get up and improve.
Vela seeming to take a very
I think partner here is just saying Vela going in for the fall. really good positioning for Vela now. Cheerleaders getting real loud for Toppenish. I love to see it. Cheer squad always here supporting. Appreciate the cheer squad.
Get a technical. Legal crossface.
Vela does get his 4 near fall.
1 point Grandview.
Coming to a round 1 end here in about a second. Yep, we do move on to round 2 with current score 7-0. Vela over Flores.
Vela chooses neutral.
I believe Moises Vela for Toppenish does win the choice, so he does choose neutral. Really firm grip there for Flores. Flores looking real solid still. Obviously deep in the second round, and he's still moving really good. Oh, and a beautiful takedown right on the edge of the mat for Vela. Yeah, and that's good positioning for Vela. We can tell those are his good positions where he likes to be, and he just seems to be capitalizing off all of them. Jocelyn Chavez getting the fall down on mat 2 for the girls Wildcats. Lady Wildcats seem to be having a rollover down against the Greyhounds. And I think we could both agree that Vela's looking real good right now. Coming up with a 7-0 lead still, making Flores really move. You could agree with that. Yeah, and for Vela, first varsity duel for him this season, and seems to be looking great. 10-1 score. He does let his opponent come up. Really showing out for his teammates. A lot of trust in him. Some people hurt. I believe Stevie Romero is the 120 pounder. He is a returning 2-time state champion, looking for his 3rd this year here at the Tacoma Dome. He seems to be out, just kind of enjoying the sun right now. That is not out, but he has a lot of trust in his backups. Moises is really showing that, putting on a tough match for Flores here. Flores seems to be struggling, but Vela just doesn't seem to get off of him. About 10 seconds left in the second round, and we will move on to the third. Vela does lead 10-1. A little duck under attempt for Flores. Vela all over that. And it is Red's choice, so Grandview's choice. And Flores will choose neutral. Quick little shot from Flores. Vela in on the quick reshot up on the leg. Flores fighting hard, some beautiful leg defense, and Vela does secure the takedown. Yeah, that's a 3-point takedown for Vela. Another.
And on mat 2, Jasmine Poteo takes the fall for the Greyhounds.
For the Wildcats. The Greyhounds are putting up a great fight up there, but Jasmine Flores does take it for the Wildcats. Beautiful fall over there. Obviously you can't see there, but down on that gray mat, the girls seem to be tearing it up, having a great time. Grandview seem to be putting up a great fight. Obviously they're a great team, great coach team, so. Vela does get the takedown again with only a minute to go in the third round. 13-1, Vela does lead.
Vela staying in strong.
Yeah, Vela does seem to be staying in real strong. Beautiful edge of the mat awareness for Vela. Has been wrestling on the edge of the mat beautifully this whole match. So.
And ref calls a reset.
Yeah, so reset. Nice reset by the ref. Refs have been doing great. Love our refs in Washington, doing really good. Calling a great reset. Obviously no intention of doing anything on the edge of the mat. So just got to reset them, put them back in the middle. Vela has a nice little breakdown, looking to turn Flores. Trying to be successful here. Flores is a really hard fighter.
35 seconds remain. The last period. Boys is late for a tilt. Gets a 1 count.
Flores really seems to not be giving up, but 10 seconds on the clock. It seems Vela will be taking the lead on this one. And Vela takes the win for 120.
Yeah, and a good win there for Vela. You know, 13-1, late in the third, and he just rides tough. Obviously, Flores was working his best, but Vela just really good top game. Just really working, getting the dubs, carrying it 13-1 for a Toppenish. And team score now, Toppenish 14 and Grandview Greyhounds 0.
And up next, boys wrestling, Toppenish, 132, Noah Rodriguez. And
Our mistake, for 132, we have Cisco Valencia, and I believe Grandview 132 is Nathaniel Morales, I believe. Both of them seem to be up on weight. That's a 3 takedown for Valencia there. A real good wrestler. I believe he is a sophomore coming into this season. Had a really good freshman season last year.
going off to a very strong start.
You know, once again, you can really hear those cheerleaders being real loud, having a lot of enthusiasm for our Wildcat wrestling team. You know, we love the cheerleaders. Cheerleaders are looking great, looking enthusiastic, and there they go again. Cheers never stop, and that's what we love. School spirit and cheer spirit.
Greyhounds lead 12-0 for the ladies. 15 seconds.
Huh? Oh. Okay, and we're back here. Little technical difficulties, but we are back, and Valencia for Toppenish is leading in the first round, 6-1 over Nathaniel Morales. So 20 seconds to go in the first round. Valencia riding tough, and he does decide to cut his kid, letting him go, giving him that 1 point, and a quick re-attack for Valencia, getting his 3. Coming down to the end of the round, about 5 seconds to go. You know, Valencia looking real good right now, getting takedowns. He does win the coin toss, and he is gonna elect to. It appears he is choosing neutral, looking to get more of those takedowns over Nathaniel, and Nathaniel fighting hard. Francisco obviously just working and just not stopping with that non-stop pace, looking good. Nathaniel Morales, don't know his grade, but he has been for Grandview on the wrestling team quite a bit. He's looking good, you know, scoring his 2 points. Valencia obviously struggling to turn him. Hard fighter, hard fighter. I believe Francisco Valencia is a district finalist and a regional 4th placer, going into state as an alternate last year in the 1A division. Yeah, in this weight class, 132, is really stacked. The original 132-pounder, Justice Zuniga, 2-time state champion, looking for his 3rd title this year. He is now ranked 11 in the country. great wrestler he is. Just some issues down for Justice, and he's getting them solved. Everything getting going, so he will be back. Just missing one. Zuniga just out today.
Team scores for the ladies, 21
And if you can really tell, you see him on the bench just coaching up his teammates, looking good. Valencia getting more turns, up 12-2. About 15 seconds left in the second round. And a great duel so far. 15-0, Toppenish leads over Grandview. And as in duels, Toppenish did suffer their first loss in a few years. They suffered a first loss, and it was against that stacked team over there in the Ording, Washington, the Ording Cardinals. A really good team. Had some really good matches there. And they look good, Only lost by a point, so Toppenish is looking to come and rematch them, come back on the state run. But they look good. A lot of great wrestlers for Ording, but a lot of great wrestlers also for our Wildcats. Wildcats looking to improve more and more every day. And it was just a great duel. I'm pretty sure you can catch that online. What a great duel for Toppenish.
Nathaniel seems to be taking.
The top position for Nathaniel. Is that what you're trying to say? The top position?
Yeah, that was what I was trying to say.
Yeah. If you couldn't notice, Nathaniel did get choice, so he did choose that top position. Partner did notice that. Knuckles for her. Good job.
Seems to be.
In a scramble position for both these wrestlers. Just like my partner said, he did choose top. Obviously looking really good on the top. Nathaniel Morales is looking good. Cisco Valencia is still up 12-2, but he is going to go down still. About a minute to go in this third round. Valencia is still struggling to come up on the bottom. And as if for Nathaniel Morales looking real tough, riding tough on top. Ooh, in a weird scrambling position. And I believe Valencia does get the reversal. Gonna get that 2 points. Coaches seem to be getting on Valencia about letting his partner go. Morales just seems to be a fighter, looking real good. Fighting to the last whistle. 20 seconds to go here for the third round at the 132 weight. Cisco in on the deep shot.
And Nathaniel back on top.
And Nathaniel in a really good scoring position. Just like partner said over here. Looking real good. I believe he is on the 3 takedown. Ref hasn't awarded anything yet. Valencia is still fighting strong, and there's the end of the round. That is the third round, and Valencia is going to get the major for 14-3, and he does take the dub for Toppenish. A real fighter there for Nathaniel Morales, looking real good. Team scores 19-0, Grandview down, Toppenish obviously dominating.
And Noah Rodriguez for 138 for Toppenish, and Grandview Ismael Torres.
Both really good wrestlers. Ismael Torres, I believe, a returning placer for Grandview in the CWAC for their district tournament. Rodriguez also, Rodriguez with the easy fall, and he does get this dub. giving Toppenish 6 to add on to that 19 points onto the duel. You know, really good match for Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking real solid. Been in the state tournament twice. I believe he's a junior this year. Looking real solid coming into his junior year. Looking to go make some noise at the Dome this year. Moving on, we are going up to 144.
Answers base. 1 point awarded to the Greyhounds.
And for Toppenish, Anthony Cifuentes is down at 144.
And for Grandview, Nick Gonzalez.
Nick Gonzalez. Sounds very familiar. Nick, I believe, is a returner as well in the district tournament, a placer. You know, in the CWAC division, a really tough division. Hard to place in tournaments like those. Cifuentes, a returning state, I believe a state qualifier and a semifinal qualifier. So he did make it to the semifinals last year in the state tournament, and I believe suffered a injury default. You know, injuries holding back a lot of our wrestlers. Just sucks, but there's Cifuentes on the 3 looking to just keep going. You know, trying to capitalize off that injury last year. Looking strong this year. I believe he is a sophomore, and as a freshman, you know, it's a great accomplishment. Making it to the semifinals in the 1A division. A really tough bracket. Obviously, injuries holding him back, but is back this year and is looking good in this 2A division. Looking to bar him up here in the first round. About a minute to go. He did secure that 3-point takedown. Obviously, some new rules this year. 3-point takedowns, a key factor in this wrestling team. You know, Toppenish being very physical on their feet, just really affecting a lot of teams, especially a lot of these teams in the CWAC. Toppenish is looking to dominate off these 3-point takedowns, but they are fighters. Grandview has a lot of fighters on their team, and they look good. Cifuentes looking for the fall now.
Cifuentes is really not giving up.
Yeah, he really is trying there. Cifuentes is looking real strong here at 144.
He's not looking to let him out.
He gets the win.
And Anthony with the win.
A great win for Cifuentes, getting the fall.
Nicolas Gonzalez for the Grandview Greyhounds will be taking on Tito Rios for the Wildcats.
And for Toppenish at 144, Tito Rios, and Grandview, Nick Gonzalez.
Yeah, so a mix-up last match. You know, a lot of different weight changes for Toppenish and both Toppenish and Grandview. So there's a little confusion. Our mistakes here on the THS Digital Media team, but we are now at 144 where Tito Rios, a 3-time state replacer, I believe, or state replacer, you know, I don't think that's a word, but a 3-time state qualifier and a state placer. Yeah, I believe I said that right. 3-time state placer. Tito is a senior this year. You know, looking to come up for that state return again. Tito's looked good all 3 of his years. Glad to have him. Sad for him to leave. And a beautiful attack. Wow, just really beautiful for Rios there. Looking good. What a shot. And just hard for Nick Gonzalez to just defend a beautiful shot like that. But with Tito being a senior, Rios is looking tough. He has the experience, and he's just looking to capitalize off every mistake any opponent has. 50 seconds remain in the first period. Rios does lead 3-0. Looking for a fall here. And if you couldn't hear, obviously the cheerleaders are looking great. Cheerleaders are very loud. very representative for Toppenish and cheerful. Tito does get the bar here. Looking real tight, trying to get the fall. He does get his 4 near fall. About 20 seconds to go. Looking to finish it.
And Tito Rios winning by a fall.
Yeah, great fall for Tito. Tito looking good. Yeah, Toppenish does lead this duel 37-0. You know, a lot of pins coming up. Coming up at 150,
Ruben Rios,
he's going to be taking on Grandview Greyhounds
Dutch.
Dutch Graf. You know, two names that are very recognizable. Dutch Graf, I believe, is a state returner. Not a lot to tell, but Rios is a 3-time state placer. Looking real good this season, undefeated to this season so far here in the Washington State. Should be a good matchup today. 2 state placers looking good. And Graf does get the first takedown. Graf looking real good. Rios trying to get fancy on that inside trip there.
And Ruben Rios gets out of that.
Yeah, he does get the escape on that.
48 seconds, everyone's down by 1.
Now in a good matchup, just like I said, 2 great wrestlers. Rios looking good this past year. Graf has been at a few tournaments. Him and Rios never met up. I believe he is a 150 pounder. We are in the 150 division. Rios coming up weight due to Zuniga missing out. So we did have both Zunigas out, myself, Keanu Zuniga, and my brother Justice. Due to some school issues, you know, just missing one, but we will be back. And, you know, Ruben taking in on a big weight, and he doesn't seem to be struggling. Only 3-1, 30 seconds to go in the first round. Ruben's looking to capitalize off that first takedown. And Graf, being a senior, I believe, looking tough. You can tell Graf is in the weight room. 2 tough guys, tough match. This duel is going to be really good. This match is going to be a great match, especially for Rios. Graf looking to get his first significant win, I believe. Ooh, and a chin whip attempt for Rios. Trying to get super fancy, not really working. Graf is a great wrestler, just been capitalizing off those fancy mistakes that are not needed. And there's the end of the first round. Graf does lead 3-1, and Toppenish will get choice, and Rios will elect to go down. You know, Rios seemed to be in great shape, not gassed at all, looking great. And looking to get an escape here for Rios. Graf riding hard, and he does end up letting him go.
Resting at 105 pounds for the Greyhounds. Alexa Cardenas will be taking on Eliana Velasco for the Wildcats.
Ruben does get that escape, like I said. 2-3 on to the match, a 1-point match for Graf and Rios. A great match so far going into the second. About 1:20 to go. A lot of time here for Ruben to get into his flow. Graf just seeming to be in really good positioning. Still on their feet now. Both wrestlers looking to improve. Looking real tough. Graf and Rios.
Both very good wrestlers. Seem to be putting each other in difficult positions.
Yeah, and I could agree on that. Both putting each other in bad positions. But, oh, there's
And
Graf on the shot.
Graf.
Rios looking to get fancy there again. You know, just a great match today. 150, Dutch Graf. Ruben Rios seem to be getting really crazy. 2-3 match.
5 seconds
About
left on the clock.
There it is, about 5 seconds left here before.
Greyhounds at 3, Wildcats at 2.
So Graf will get the choice. I believe Dutch Graf will get the third round choice and is going to elect to go down. Looking to get that 1-point escape here on Rios. Make the extended score to 2-4. Still 2-3 though. Rios, a really good positioning person on the top. Good wrestler here on the top. Looking to try to ride tough here, maybe get a turn. But Rios is going to have to start moving here soon. You know, we love to see it from both wrestlers. Good competition, especially from Grandview. Love the competition from Grandview. Coach is bringing in some great people. And Ruben, I believe, getting some swipes now. Rios looking real good on that tilt. No count, though. Ref does not give the swipes. They do go out of bounds. Dutch Graf still up 3-2 over Ruben Rios. Third round, about a minute 15 to go. Rios still looking to get a turn. Graf seeming to be a little worn out here in the third round. About a minute to go here in the third round. And Rios is looking to get the bar, and he has it real tight. Rios has it tight. Graf looking to fight. Graf is a fighter. He's fighting very hard right now. Ruben still looking. Cheer squad is getting loud for this Top Finish Wrestling team. Graf is looking really, really tough. This is not a great position for Dutch Graf. Graf looking to fight, and Rios just looking solid. And there he is. There he is. Rios does get the fall over Dutch Graf. 144-pounder just really coming up and showing what he's about in the 150-pound weight class. Looking great for for both Dutch and Ruben. A great match. Dutch Graf just couldn't hold it in to the third round, and Rios does capitalize off that. What a great match for Rios. Both Dutch and Rios, congrats.
And at 157 for Top Finish, Isaiah Castro, and Grandview, Isaiah Orozco.
Yep. Both names are very recognizable. Isaiah Orozco, a senior, I believe, for the Greyhounds. He is a 4-year wrestler. This is his 4th year, I believe, if he is a senior. Been looking good his past years. You know, has to finish off strong for his 4th year. Looking to keep that here against the Wildcats. And there goes Isaiah.
Coming off to a strong
And a
start.
great re-attack, just like my partner said, a great re-attack for Castro. Isaiah Castro, a sophomore, just looking solid. Looking to get that bar. Orozco, a tough wrestler, though. I believe he has had a state appearance before. As for Castro being a sophomore, been tough as the young one, but is looking to make that state appearance this year and possibly get a state championship for both of these kids. Both these kids being really good athletes, looking to make that state runner-up finals. Yeah, and then on mat 2, we do have a 2-time returning state champion, Adeline Montiel, getting the fall for Top Finish. Taking that lead 39-14 over the Grandview Greyhounds. And Orozco does seem to be working now. I believe he does have a reversal. Now getting to a tilt. Looking real good for Orzoko right now. He does get a back count. Gets the 4 near fall for Orzoko. Looking real solid. Looking to get there again. Great wrestler by Castro. Looking to move, and he does re-roll that. Score is 8-3. Orzoko does take the lead here in the first round. About 12 seconds to go. Castro seeming to be struggling up there. Maybe a headgear issue. Well, he's good now. He's good now. There he is. You know, have to get a 1-point escape. Just make that, shorten up that lead from Orzoko, who's a great wrestler. Getting that reversal and turning him right away. You know, what a great wrestler. A lot of great wrestlers here in the CWAC, and Orzoko seeming to be one of the best, and is showing that tonight. Orzoko looking for a tilt position down on the 2-on-1. Weird scrambling position here for both Isaiah and, I believe they're both Isaiahs. Yes, I think I did say that right.
Yeah, we got Castro and Orzoko.
Yeah, so we will go by last name just to keep out of the confusion. Castro does seem to have second round choice going into the second round after the first round end. Orzoko does take the lead 8-3, and Castro defers, and Orzoko will choose both up. Yeah, so neutral position. Obviously, both wrestlers good on their feet. Orzoko looking to capitalize off that nice, beautiful shot. No takedown awarded yet. Castro fighting very hard. Great positioning there for Orzoko. Oh, and a beautiful sweep down in the air for Orzoko. Getting the 3-4. And there's Castro looking to be getting a reversal, and he does get the reversal. Reversal for Castro does give him 2. Does make the final score, or the current score for the Greyhounds 11 for Orzoko and 5 for Castro. Castro going to have to capitalize here soon. Only about 1:20 to go in this second round, so. You know, both wrestlers looking real good, real good. And some great coaching over there, if you can hear on Grandview sideline. Both coaches and teammates, great teammates. And I believe Grandview does have lots of sportsmanship awards. I have seen it. You know, social media playing a big part. A lot of great CWAC accounts holding a lot of different sportsmanship awards. And I think Grandview has been like a key factor of a lot of them, just kind of like earning a lot of those. Good sportsmanship, great kids. So just to see the teammates and the coaches really getting into it is a great thing as a team for the Grandview Greyhounds. Castro looking to catch that cradle. Orzoko all over it. 11-5. Orzoko does still have the lead over Castro. Castro not looking bad, though. Castro looks really good. He does give up an escape. Going to try to take him down now. 12-5 is the score for Castro and Orzoko. They will go out of bounds. Awkward position for both wrestlers, but they do go out of bounds. Ref making some great calls. Castro seems to be fixing his knee pad before he gets there to the center. Orzoko just ready to go, ready to roll. About 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Orzoko in on the shot. Castro defending. And great scrambling for Castro. No takedown awarded yet. And that is no takedown. That's a great end of the whistle fight for Castro. Does leave the score at 12-5 going into the third round. Castro is down. Top finish his very own Isaiah Castro down by, I believe, a good, let's just say a lot of points. My math isn't the best, so 12-5. A lot of points to come up. 7, as my partner said. You could have said that. Could have corrected me.
Wildcats down 5-12. The last period. Castro on top.
Castro riding tough. I believe he chose top. Awkward position for Castro to choose. I mean, maybe he's good on top. Great wrestler on top, actually. Looks great in the wrestling room, so trying to capitalize on this top position, maybe get a fall for the Wildcats. just so he could get back into this match, some near fall. Orzoko seeming to be a little worn out, both him and Castro, but both wrestlers seem to be fighting very hard. And Orzoko gets his one escape. Does make the score 13-5. Castro on the re-attack. Beautiful re-attack for Castro. And that's what you like to see right there out of the Toppenish group. The Toppenish team, beautiful on the re-attacks, and Isaiah Castro really showing why. 8-13 is Castro is down. Orzoko looking very good. Has a big lead here. I believe it's only a 5-point comeback for Castro. About 45 seconds to go. Castro does let the escape for Orzoko. Orzoko looking to get on that re-attack. Castro still circling, and he does let Orzoko get the three takedown. About 20 seconds to go. Castro down. Orzoko up 17-8. Looking to turn him. Castro fighting hard. Really strong kid. Hard fighter, both wrestlers. Great wrestlers and great match. About 5 seconds to go here in the third round. And
Castro seems to be having trouble with his headwear.
yeah, headgear being a very crucial part of the match. You know, always having to fix it. Gonna have to get that figured out. But your 157-pound winner does go to Isaiah Orzoko. You know, he is the better Isaiah tonight, but Castro is looking to come back. He will come back for state, and Orzoko looking really good. A great match for Orzoko, giving Grandview their first win, and that is a major actually. So 4 points for the Greyhounds. Current score for team duel is Toppenish 43, and your Grandview Greyhounds 4.
And going on for weight 165, Toppenish, Jose Gatica, and Grandview.
I think that's Nathan Lujan, I believe. Nathan, a really good wrestler, I believe. Have seen him in the past in a few tournaments. It looks real good. Jose Gatica, also known as Louis. We're going to go with Gatica today. A great wrestler, rocking the Adidas. And he isn't on a double leg. Wow. A beautiful shot by Gatica there. Gatica looking real strong here at 165. Looking to lock up the cradle here quick. Didn't notice Gatica in the bright pink wrestling shoes. You know, looking solid. Did get the 3, looking for that near fall. Didn't get it, but he resets himself and looks good. Gatica having a great season so far. I believe he has only 1 loss this year in the Washington State. He is a senior. Gatica has been a 3-time state placer, and I believe his most current state placing was a 3rd place state place. Yeah, 3rd place in the Tacoma Dome, which is great in a very stacked bracket in the 1A division. There goes Gatica in on the bar. And there it is, folks. Fast, just like he is. Gatica on the pin very quick. And that's what we like to see there. Gatica getting to the takedown, going out of bounds, having to reset, and he just gets straight into business. Gatica just really showing off that muscle and that great technique for him. And it's a beautiful win for Gatica. And obviously, Nathan Lee Juan did try his best. Started off very strong.
And for Toppenish at 175 pounds, Fabricio Alvarez against Grandview, Juan Rodriguez.
And there it is, Fabricio Alvarez taking on Juan Rodriguez. Rodriguez in on a quick shot on Alvarez. Alvarez is a senior for Toppenish. Had a great run at state last year, winning as the number 2 seed. Looking to come back here. And, you know, quick takedown there for Juan Rodriguez. Juan Rodriguez looking very tough. You know, just a tough takedown for Rodriguez. Alvarez looking to capitalize off that and just get his point, and seems to be moving, and there it is. He gets his one escape. Alvarez and Rodriguez. This is going to be a match here. 2 state placers, I believe, in 2024. Now down here in Toppenish at the event center, going at it for this duel. Juan Rodriguez being one of Grandview's returners, a great wrestler, being a captain up there for the Greyhounds. And Alvarez, like I said, is a senior, leading his team for about 3, almost 4 years now. You know, and Alvarez had a great match his last duel. Did really good down in the Doc B, down in California. A lot of competition there, but Alvarez did his best. Had a really good duel against Ording Cardinals. The Ording Cardinals are a great team, like I said earlier in the duel. And he got a good win at a higher weight. Alvarez does seem, Rodriguez in on in a pinning combination, or in a pinning position now.
Alvarez taking a strong pin.
Yeah, you could just tell Alvarez was not ready for Rodriguez's speed. Rodriguez looking phenomenal tonight. Looking real good for those Grandview Greyhounds. Coach is really impressed with their Juan Rodriguez's performance tonight. You know, it's looking good for Rodriguez. I think he's having some headgear issues as well. Looking good though. You know, both gas tanks seem to be there. Rodriguez looking to keep capitalizing. He does have the second round choice, or I believe the Wildcats get the second round choice, but the Greyhounds are up 10-1 in this second round. And let's give a shout out down here to the photographer, if you look down in the red in the left corner, Nevaeh Capetillo. Really good photographer for Toppenish. Got to give her a shout out. Proud of you, Nevaeh. Keep up the good work. Keep those pictures coming because they look great. Gonna do some big things someday with those. And as we go into blood time, Alvarez does have a bloody nose. Rodriguez seeming to be healing up fast, getting some water in. Great wrestler Rodriguez is. You know, struggled in the past, having a lot of tough weight brackets for him. Like, his brackets have been stacked, but he is here now, down at 175, and he looks great. You can tell that these two wrestlers are both top wrestlers here in the CWAC and in the 2A division. So this can for sure be a potential state finals match. Ooh, an inside tripped attempt for Rodriguez. Beautiful attempt. Looked real smooth, and he does take off his headgear again. Alvarez having some great shot defense tonight. He is down 10-1, looking to capitalize off that shot that Rodriguez is trying to get to. You know, and just like how Toppenish is known for, a lot of re-attacks, being good on their feet. So let's see if Alvarez can get to that. And does get to a shot, but Rodriguez all over it, getting defensive right away. And he does have on the edge of the mat now. Rodriguez fighting hard. Ooh, and a weird position for Alvarez. He almost does get the fall, just couldn't keep his feet in. You know, really wants to get back to that here with only a minute to go in the second period. I think another blood time issue for Fabricio Alvarez. Fabricio is a senior, like I said, having a great 3 years. Same with Juan Rodriguez. I believe he is a senior as well. You can see at the bottom right of the screen there, Juan Rodriguez Just looking pumped for his match. Looking real good this evening. Got to see what the Greyhounds are feeding this kid. Looking great tonight. Alvarez still looking to capitalize, of course. And we are back. You know, no more blood time for Alvarez. He does get that bloody nose fixed up. There's Rodriguez in on the shot. Alvarez looking to defend. On a beautiful double leg finish for Rodriguez. Wow. Wow, and just a beautiful takedown for Rodriguez. And he is, I believe he is going to let Alvarez up. Yeah. Yeah, and a 13-1 lead for Rodriguez. Just really, really showing off his skills here tonight. Looking very well for the Grandview Greyhounds at this weight class. Ooh, and a beautiful shot for Alvarez. Looks like some good defense down there for Juan Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking real solid here on this leg defense. Alvarez trying to score from the back. Good scrambling position for both wrestlers. That's what we like to see, a lot of scrambling.
And
There's the
on
end of the
to
round.
the third round. Wildcats at 2, Greyhounds at 13. Greyhounds with an 11-point.
Coach Fu talking to his corner.
Yeah, so the Wildcats, Alvarez is down by 11 currently, 13-2. Rodriguez just looking real tough tonight. You know, it's hard to compete with a lot of kids. Like I said, this Grandview team is a great team, coached very well. As you can tell, Rodriguez is looking solid tonight. You know, just really representing that Grandview Greyhound and that Grandview city. I believe a city. Is Grandview a city? No, they're a town. Alvarez still seemed to be struggling over there with the blood time with Dr. Garrett Simpson over there. I like to call him doctor. Don't know if he likes it, but Simpson, a really good athletic trainer. Been in it for years. You know, been there since a lot of us were freshmen. A lot of us were middle schoolers. So, gotta love Mr. Simpson. Garrett, of course, to a lot of the adults out there and to anyone watching. Garrett Simpson, if you did not know. Great athletic trainer, taking care of Fabricio Alvarez tonight. And we are in the third round. Third round, gonna start up 2 minutes. Alvarez is down 11 points, 13-2. Juan Rodriguez does have the lead. And like I said earlier, you can look to the bottom right of the screen, maybe the middle. Rodriguez just warming up. Solid kid. Solid kid.
Alvarez
Rodriguez
having
looking tough.
a very tough time. And Rodriguez seems to be very piped up for this game.
Yeah, he does seem to be very piped up for this match. Wouldn't necessarily call it a game, so it's all right, but a lot of mistakes. Rodriguez is a piped wrestler, as you could tell. Piped. Wow. The grammar tonight, the grammar. A hyped wrestler, I would say Rodriguez looking solid, looking hyped, looking ready to go to finish off this round. Potentially finish off with a tech fall. You know, up by 11. Another takedown can put him up in that positioning. So Alvarez looking to fight hard, and Rodriguez looking to fight tougher. You know, secure those points, get Grandview on the board once again. Dual score. Your top-notch Wildcats are at a whopping 49 points, and your Grandview Greyhounds are down to 4. 49-4 is your score currently. Got about 3 to 4 more weight classes to go, and top-notch looks to shut this out pretty soon. Grandview fighting strong though. You know, just like I said, Rodriguez being one of those tough kids. We hear a few comments up there from the commentator, Anthony Zuniga. I believe calling our heavyweight, top-notch very own Anthony Nava, 2-time state champion. Looking for his third tonight. He is a senior as well. Don't believe he's wrestling tonight, but didn't hear the commentator. Anthony Nava is a princess, as he liked to state to the auditorium. He is a big princess, I will announce that. Really big princess. But gotta love the heavyweights, you know. Yeah, and if you check down to the bottom left to the screen, I believe, can't really see much, but you will see our Toppiness cheerleaders really putting in the work tonight. Looking real good, sounding good, cheering real fine tonight. So good for the cheerleaders. Love to see them looking solid. Coaches are doing a great job. Love to see them supporting our wrestling team in a lot of future events. And you will see them at a few basketball games as well. A lot of basketball games, you know, soccer, football, they're at all of them, cheering their butts off. So kudos to the cheerleaders, working day and night. Featured Kid Cudi. It's taking a while now here. Wondering how much blood time left for Alvarez, because it's been about 2 to 3 minutes. Would you agree? About 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah, about 2 and 3 minutes.
2 to 3 minutes, and Alvarez just not looking solid right now. You know, athletic trainer trying to do what he can. Just Alvarez looking like he's struggling down there at the top left of the corner, top left corner of the screen. Rodriguez seeming to look fine, catching his whole breath back, which is a great thing for Rodriguez. You know, getting that breath back, looking to capitalize off these mistakes of Alvarez and just keep scoring. Hopefully to get a tech fall. Rodriguez has been looking solid tonight. Great wrestler for the Greyhounds.
You want me to turn yours off?
Forfeit.
And a forfeit called by Alvarez.
Yeah, just like we announced about a minute ago. Me and my partner just seeing how long it took for Alvarez and that bloody nose just really causing him this match. So Rodriguez looking really tough. He will get the dub. He does get the win. So he gets a good win there at 175 pounds. Congratulations to Rodriguez getting a good win over Fabricio Alvarez due to injury of a bloody nose.
And Toppinish at 190, Ezekiel Ramirez, and Grandview, Jose Espindola.
Should be a good matchup tonight. Jose Espindola, really good wrestler. Same with Ezekiel. Ezekiel being a sophomore, built like a senior, maybe even an adult, some might say, but Ezekiel looking really solid this past season. Although he was gone a few weeks, taking that trip to Mexico, enjoying the sun.
Living his best life.
Yep, living the best life. And look at that best life now, getting straight to his shots. Great shot by Ezekiel. Looking to get near fall. He is getting swipes tonight.
He's taking it strong.
Really strong
3-0
kick.
at 1.
And he does secure the fall. Ezekiel Ramirez just looking solid tonight.
Only 30 seconds in the first round.
Yeah, you said it. 30 seconds in, get into the shot. Just really manhandling the guy.
And at 215 for Toppinish, Efrain
Ojalá.
Yeah. And Grandview, Cristobal Munez. Sorry if I said that wrong.
Cristobal Muniz. We're going to go in, I'm going to call him Muniz tonight, see how that is pronounced. Maybe he'll see the stream, kind of correct us, send a little comment. If you want to comment down below, just let us know how that's pronounced. But Muniz a great wrestler. Same with Efrain. Efrain being a junior. I believe his first varsity duel as a junior. Looking real solid this season. Down to his first duel. Looking to do great. Gonna represent Toppenish as much as he can. 215, we do have another varsity guy, which is Adam Garcia. Adam Garcia is a senior, suffered a concussion earlier this week. You guys want to know the story, go around and ask him. Little flight down the stairs, a literal flight, hit the head, but he will be back soon. Garcia is a top competitor in the CWAC and in the 2A, so Garcia is a big miss for this Toppenish lineup, but Ephraim being a really good fill-in. And Mooney's looking real solid, just kind of really working in that hand fight with Ephraim. About 50 seconds to go left in this first period. A little shot attempt.
Seconds left, and both teams seem to have not getting any points yet. Both are putting up a very great fight.
Wow, and a beautiful re-attack for Mooney's right there. Mooney's looking very tough. Tough wrestler he is. Looking to get near fall. And he is in a pinning position. Only 5 seconds to go. Mooney's trying to get the fall, and he does secure the fall for the Greyhounds. Great fall. Great match. Ephraim really fighting there, trying his best to work up to that leg, but Mooney's just being really tough there. Beautiful re-attack. And there's the cheerleaders again. Cheerleaders looking solid.
And at 285, Tony Nava for Toppenish and Angel Ochoa for Grandview.
I believe we have a mistake there. Yeah, so let's correct that. David Underwood filling in for Anthony Nava tonight here at heavyweight, going up against Angel Ochoa. So David Underwood is going to be the heavyweight tonight for the Toppenish Wildcats lineup. Underwood are really, oh no, nothing against there. Just Underwood starting off strong, really big dude. Angel Ochoa just looking to survive out there. David just really manhandling out there. So. Yeah, so this is the heavyweight matchup. We do have another varsity heavyweight. As mentioned earlier, the Princess, Anthony Nava, said by Anthony Zuniga. Anthony Nava, like I said, is a two-time state champion, looking to get his third title. I believe Nava is out with the elbow injury tonight, let's say. I believe, but Nava looking good. Gonna be back here next week, and a lot of missings here for the Wildcats tonight, but doesn't seem to be affecting them. You know, with Grandview Greyhounds only having 16 team points and Toppenish Wildcats at 55, just insane amount for the Wildcats. So obviously these kids are looking good. Varsity and JV, starter or not, kids are looking stacked. Grandview's looking stacked. Great duel tonight. Underwood did secure that first takedown. He gets a three-point takedown, I believe, over Ochoa. He is now on top. About 40 seconds left to go in the first period.
Wildcats ahead by 4 points. Greyhounds at 0.
Yeah, and just big amount right there, just with the new three-point takedowns, putting a lot of these kids who are getting taken down in an even bigger hole. So, great rule, great for Toppenish.
And Underwood seems to be really giving Ochoa a hard time.
About 5 seconds to go here in the first period. Underwood is going to finish off this round with 4 points going into the second. Ochoa still at 0. Yeah, and so a coin flip there, and I believe Underwood does win the toss, and he elected to go down, so he will get his one escape there. Looking to get right into his attacks, looking really well for Underwood. Underwood also a great wrestler, a senior, looking solid the past 3 years, looking to make that trip to the Dome this year. Finish off strong senior. Went in on the shot, but some beautiful defense down on by Angel Ochoa. Ochoa looking solid as well. Only down 5-0, and wow, just manhandling him. Underwood just getting to his takedowns. 8-0 now for Underwood, leading by 8, and trailing by 8 is Angel Ochoa. Underwood looking to get the but now does get the fall. Underwood will secure the win over Ochoa, and that will make the final score for Toppenish. Toppenish Wildcats 61, and your Grandview Greyhounds are at 16. And your Toppenish Wildcats will get the dub here tonight against the Grandview Greyhounds in their home.
And tonight, I can honestly say this was a very incredible match.
Yeah, I can strongly agree. Toppenish looking solid. Grandview having a few solid kids, looking tough. So a great match tonight, just like you said. I couldn't agree more. And that's how we're going to finish off tonight. You know, we'd like to thank a lot of you guys for coming out and watching. Thank a lot of people watching here live. And we will see you guys again in the next home duel. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see you guys tomorrow in the Toppenish digital media page again, going for the Wildcats going up against the Ephrata Tigers for your basketball. So basketball will be home tomorrow, Friday. Come support, watch live here at THS Digital Media, and we will see you guys soon.
Yes, and make sure to subscribe to keep an update for the Wildcat Sports.
Yep, like she said it, subscribe, get to it. A lot of updates here for the Wildcats, and we are going to end it here. We will see you guys later, and have a great night. THS Digital Media signing out.